What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome back to Unfiltered Kitchen. Today we brought in Papa Dave. If you guys don't know, Dave is my stepdad, and the rest is history.
I just want to.
What?
Long story.
Right, and like I don't even know. Alright, there we go. A lot of people ask how Zach and Corey and myself and Taylor do so well with co-parenting and blending our family, and I've had two beautiful men to give me the greatest example.
That's right.
Now you can talk.
That's kind of what I was going to say. First thing I was going to say is, you really look pretty today.
Oh, thank you.
Like the blondie.
I got my hair done. I got my eyebrows done this week. I got my lashes done. I was really feeling low.
Okay.
But the only thing missing is this nail.
Are you flipping somebody off? Is that's
it? It would be
that's slick stuff right there. What you mad at?
This nail still okay. This nail.
Yeah, there you go.
Tomorrow, this is the last piece of the puzzle, and then I'll feel good about myself.
You didn't have to tell that. You could have just looked. No. So the second thing I was gonna say is, there's an old adage or old cliche or old way of thinking where step parents are just the bottom of the barrel. You don't want to fight. You got to fight with them. You can't.
Or baby daddy drama.
Or
baby mama.
Or between what would you call us? I used to be married. Yeah. Okay. Yes. But let me tell you something. This brother right here, I love this brother.
I think he likes him more than he likes us.
I like him more. No. I like him more than I like your mom.
Okay, well that's all we need. So today, Dave is going to instruct my dad and I how to make his famous baked beans. Dave, you take it away and tell us what to do.
All right. So we're gonna get started here with Dave's baked beans, the famous baked beans. Okay.
World famous?
World famous. At least LA famous.
Yeah. Okay. All right. LA. All right.
My kids love them.
Okay. There we go.
And they passed the biggest test that you can have. That's because the firefighter test. Okay. Because I used to be on the fire department. I'm now retired. However, food critics are on the fire department. Okay. First thing, we're going to chop up some vegetables. You want to help?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll get you started, and then we'll go from there. All right?
Okay.
All right. 1 large onion. The way I do my onions is take off the front, take off the back, take the skin off.
We call that hitting it from the front, hitting it from the back, and undressing it.
There you go. That's exactly what happens.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Go around the middle.
Now we split her.
Now we split it.
Now we split her in half.
Now we're doing this. Keep your fingers out the way when you cut it. And now what you're going to do is just like that.
Okay.
Dice.
Got it.
Okay.
I don't want to cry.
So, here, I'll give you a trick.
And if that's too big, you can try this knife right here.
Watch this.
If that's too big for you.
Don't go anywhere yet, Shy.
Okay.
Watch this. This is the deal.
Yeah, just cut down like that.
See that?
And you don't have to cut them as you can. You can give them a little bit more. Get like
More?
a quarter inch.
Yeah, he's giving nice big pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want them a little thick.
A little thicker. Yeah, a little thicker.
Got it.
You don't want them to get lost. You don't want them to, cook down or reduce down and disappear, right?
Watch that thumb, baby.
Yeah, watch it.
I have the nails protect me.
Okay.
I'll chop a
That's
nail
good.
off first.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna rinse this off and split this.
Here, I'll do this. I'll do
Okay,
this one.
go
I'll do
do
this.
that.
Okay, do we need another onion?
Yeah. Go ahead and go.
No. You
No,
gotta
you go
understand.
one.
She's not crying.
She is not
See,
crying.
what this does,
Is that absorbent?
what it does is the gas, the film that makes you cry, goes to the nearest point of moisture. Your eyes generally being
normally.
moist.
All right.
So now when you put a little moist in, because you're not crying, right?
It's getting a little tingly.
Is it really?
No, I'm lying.
Yeah, not at all. You're
No,
not tripping
that's
at
good.
all.
I didn't even know about that.
Okay, and you like kind of big pieces too, right? I'm still gonna cut these, but okay. Yes, yeah, look. Me and Shy, we got a thing about
Who's the better chef?
no. She's a good chef. Dave, about that size? Are you
about that size.
About that size? Okay.
That works.
But
And tears coming.
Very nice. All right, so what we're going to do next, we have our frying pan here. We're going to put these onions and the bell pepper. Once they chop it in the frying pan, we're going to start sauteing a little bit, okay? break them down and kind of get the flavor going and working together. Your eyes okay, babe?
Your party trick didn't work.
Did it work for me? Did it work for you, Dave?
Worked for me.
I'm not tripping at all.
I just got these lashes.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with this ground turkey. What's up, Bozzy?
Okay.
You watching that? Ground turkey meat. Get the oven going here. Get the stove top.
Should I turn the oven on?
Yeah, you go ahead and turn the oven. Set it on 350.
Okay.
Like that. And we're gonna do 3 of them. Because normally that's what the recipe calls for.
So this is
3 pounds.
This is gonna make one of those big dishes.
Yeah, we're gonna make a big dish of it. Boom, there's the last one. We're gonna get that cooking. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this here just so, you know, so I won't cry. You know? So we're getting our meat together over here, and we're just gonna fry it up just like you would normally cook any type of ground meat that's gonna go in a casserole or.
Does that light come on?
It does.
Okay, let's do it.
There we go.
Bingo.
So we're breaking this up. Let that cook. I'm gonna stir it around a little bit and get it cooked up real nice. Okay. You don't really have to season the meat because what happens obviously is when you put the peppers, the green peppers and the onions in there, that actually acts as a seasoning. It works inside the meat, and then obviously when you add it to the rest of the dish, it permeates. Because you're gonna cook this thing in a pot, and then you're gonna move it to the oven and cook it some more. So it'll give the meat an opportunity to really absorb everything.
Right, Dave.
You don't
worry. We're concerned.
We're very
You
concerned.
actually don't really have to season it. I'm telling you.
We are concerned.
You had the bean. Getting this together here. And this ground turkey is good because it's a little bit low fat, so there's not a whole lot of grease and
Have you used beef
oil.
before?
I have used beef, and that's good too. So whatever you prefer.
So you traditionally make it out of beef, right? But then you switched over with the new health way?
Yeah, originally it was beef.
Yeah.
Originally it was beef.
Yeah.
And then I went to turkey as we got a little bit more health conscious and started kind of watching the fat a little bit. And this is where we are now with this. Very easy. This stuff is cooking good here. So we'll do that. Okay. So while we are waiting for the meat to get ready, Cheyenne, if you would, I have this pot over here. Put it up front. Let's go ahead and get these beans and get them going right there.
Yes.
Okay.
So how many cans?
Go ahead and put both 3 cans. I'll let you open that last one. We got 2 there. So. And I prefer the Bush brand, just because that's what I like. That's what I started with, so that's good stuff.
So is that the Bush family?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But hey, you never know. They're probably related, I would guess.
Billy Bush and his crew.
Hopefully this pot is going to be big enough.
Hey, you see them Boston Celtics, man.
Getting here going, doing something here. How's that drink, man?
Yeah. Where's yours?
It's right here.
Let me tighten it up a little bit.
It's not too far.
See that can opening skills?
No. Where's
Get
your drink,
doing?
Shy?
Huh?
Where's your drink?
It's somewhere.
Get these out of the way. Y'all saw Bush, right?
So let me ask you this.
Question.
The question is this: do beans give you gas?
They don't give me gas. I don't know. They might give you gas.
Shy, what about you?
I'm naturally just a gassy person.
Yeah. If you want gas from me, give me some dairy. Give me some milk.
I'm not sure if I can necessarily blame it on the beans. I would just say I naturally like to pass gas.
Which is that's actually healthy, believe it or not.
Zach is the king of passing gas.
So y'all sleep together.
Oh, and he farts all night long, all day. Kyle, does he not?
It's not all
Kyle
night.
knows.
I let one rip before I go to sleep, and when I wake up, I let one rip.
No, Zach, you let it rip all day long. He'll be walking around the house. Ryder, how dare you do that? And me and Ryder are like.
And you don't be walking poop and talking about dudes.
No, Zach, no, don't tell on me.
We're getting there.
Did you get my beans, babe?
I got your beans.
I did so much.
You got your little cooters.
Okay, so let's go back, because I want to. When you're soaking the beans, let's say you're making, this is fresh beans. Black bean, black eyed peas, or white bean, pinto bean.
You soak them and it takes the gas out?
No. You soak them,
Ace?
but then you add baking soda. to the water.
Is that supposed to?
It does something to
gas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now we have the turkey meat going.
Yes.
We have the 3 cans of Bush's beans in here. We have the chopped onion, the chopped green bell pepper.
Did you need this other onion or no? You think you're good?
I think, you know what, do half of that.
Okay.
Do half.
Dave, do you have to use a green bell pepper? Does the color matter?
No, it doesn't really matter. The green has a kind of a distinctive taste to it.
So you like the green?
I do. I prefer the green, but bell pepper.
Okay.
You can probably go with red.
Is he pulling out a seasoning?
I'm looking in here to see.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm going to put a little garlic in it.
Okay.
There we go.
Make y'all happy.
Hey man, we're a garlic family.
That's it. Well, me too. I love garlic.
Lemon pepper too.
A little garlic in there.
We put
there
lemon pepper in everything.
Literally everything.
There we go.
I made some corn yesterday and put it in there.
It was so good.
Chop up one more. And we are going to put the onions and the bell peppers right in with the meat. Okay? You got this? Let it cook down a little bit. Once we get it all in here.
It smells good already.
There's a lot of onions, huh?
Yeah.
Is it too? If it's too much,
No, that's probably about enough right there.
okay.
That's probably about enough right there. Okay.
I ain't good.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him a little later.
So we got our onion, bell pepper, and meat mix here with some granulated garlic.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
So do y'all know what the Holy Trinity is?
What is the Holy Trinity?
The Holy Trinity is out of New Orleans.
Okay.
You're not talking about God, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You're talking about
I'm talking about cooking. What is cooking?
the Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity.
Onion.
Salt, pepper, and garlic? No, I don't know.
Onion, bell pepper,
Garlic.
and garlic. The Holy Trinity.
Well, that makes sense.
That's their, you talk about a root.
A staple.
That's how they start. That's it. If it's a
Just
soup,
cook down for a minute.
if it's a soup,
Okay.
you pull out the bell pepper, you go with celery. Onion, celery, and garlic.
Okay.
But something like this, their really Holy Trinity is not the bell. It's not bell pepper. I mean, it's not. Sorry, celery. It's onion, bell pepper. Garlic.
So Dave, what is the fire? Do you keep this on like a low or a medium?
Yeah, well, once it gets going, then you can turn it down a little bit, let it simmer, okay? Because it's like twice cooking this stuff. You're gonna,
Right.
Right.
And
It's
you're still
already
gonna
fully
bake
cooked
it.
beans, right?
it's still gonna be baked.
And this is already cooked.
This is already cooked, so then it becomes just the blending of the seasonings and the different tastes coming together. This just breaks down the vegetables a little bit, so that you don't have to leave it in the oven so long. You follow me? So you do that, cover it up, let them cook down a little bit. There you go. Cool. That.
Okay.
Okay, and while the beans are over there cooking, then you can start adding some of the other ingredients,
All right.
which is some brown sugar.
And this goes into the beans.
I'm going to put this into the beans. Okay? A little brown sugar. Can you get me a spoon, please?
Yeah.
Next one.
This one.
There you go. Now this is you kind of do with the taste. You don't really need a lot because these beans are already a little bit sweet because they have brown sugar in them already.
Oh, y'all messing with my keto diet.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay.
He said just a little bit. Look how much you put in
listen.
there.
No, I mean once you get everything blended,
It's not that much.
It's not that much.
Okay.
Go with that. Now we're going in with some yellow mustard. Don't try the gourmet stuff. Okay, you got to use the old yellow, the old standby basic mustard. Okay.
Oh. Wow.
There
It's
you
about
go.
a third of a cup.
That's a lot of
Somewhere
mustard.
around
It's about a third of a cup.
You know, I kind of cook like my grandmother. She didn't measure anything. It was just kind of a pinch of this and a pinch of that. You know how old folks do that back in the day? Yeah, she would do that. So you just kind of blend that in there a little bit. Believe it or not, this mustard gives it a nice little kick and takes kind of the edge off of that sweet.
Okay.
Okay? See, it's kind of turning yellow a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. And cook down next, the barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's. Do it.
Oh,
So
gotta
you
be
have
Sweet
to
Baby
use
Ray's?
that one.
No, well, this is what I like. But I mean, you know, it's to taste. If you have a different type that you like, if you like a different barbecue sauce,
Got it.
It may change the flavor a little bit, but I do like this.
But I'm gonna say this: Sweet Baby Ray's is relatively new.
Yeah. I used to use what was that other one?
Chris's?
Masterpiece.
Oh, Masterpiece. Okay.
And Masterpiece been around 30 years.
Right. So you like a thick, little sweet, little hickory, little sweet.
Adds a little bit to it. So you know you're kind of generous with this, because remember, you're adding all that meat to it.
That bean already got it.
It's already farting.
Yeah, already.
You heard that?
Yeah.
So you're going to add that meat to it, so it's not going to be overbearing, you know, with the sauce.
Right.
So same thing, you just stirring it in there, letting it do what it do. See that nice yellow color?
Yeah, that kind of looked like something that came out of AC.
I just knew you were gonna say it. Something literally told me he's gonna say it. But the color's kind of masking like now.
It's kind of masking a little bit. It's still cooking down real good. Hopefully this pot is big enough. Let's see.
I think it'll be fine. It looks good though.
Yeah.
We cook that down in there a little bit. I'm gonna let these vegetables get a little bit softer before I go ahead and blend the mix. And also it's kind of reducing down, get ready some of the liquid, so it's not so much liquid in there.
Yeah.
As you let it cook, it'll start to cook down a little bit. Matter of fact, I'll leave the top off for 4 minutes.
So once you combine everything and it's in the oven, how long do you put it in the oven for?
Basically what I do, I put it in the oven at 350 and I let it bake until you see it actually cooking all the way down. You know, you look at the side of it in a glass dish and you can see when
when you say cooking down.
When the liquid starts, when it starts doing it, and then it'll form a little crust on the top.
Okay.
Okay, once that crust kind of forms on the top, then you know everything is cooked down.
Okay.
So is that like 20 minutes you think, 30 minutes, 45?
You know, maybe 30 to 45 minutes. Depending on your oven. If you're going with a convection oven, then it might cook a little faster. But I like to make sure I get that nice crisp topping on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do that because that really adds to the flavor. So these look good. They're doing what they do. This meat is almost ready.
So Dave, do you ever do this as a vegetarian or vegan option?
Well, it wouldn't be vegan because vegan is no meat, but
well, vegetarian no meat too. But I mean, you can do like a meat substitute.
Yeah. Well, you can do it with a meat substitute. I haven't cooked it with a meat substitute, but I'm sure that you could probably do it with what's that stuff they use?
Impossible Meat or Beyond.
Impossible Meat or Beyond or tofu or whatever. I'm sure
We
you
should
can
get
do
a
that.
vegan chef on one
I actually have. Oh, you know who was one? The at Nails by Ryder. Remember, I introduced you to the guy. You was drinking champagne, you don't remember.
So, and the cool thing is that sometimes if people, you do a barbecue and some people don't do pork, don't do red meat or something like that.
But they generally do turkey.
Right. So this is a good alternative. And this stuff you can eat as with your potato salad and with your corn and with all that other
those
stuff.
folks that don't eat this and don't eat that, I tell them to kiss my ass.
Hey man.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I tell them there's another dish over here.
I like to provide an option for them. Because it's more and more prevalent now. People are not.
He's all inclusive.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be happy when they leave the house.
One time I was cooking something and a mother, she had a young child, said, "Could you please not make it too spicy?"
What did you say to her?
No.
Cameraman? I told her, "Oh, let me think about it." Yeah, a little bubbling in there.
Yeah, there you go. You want to give the stir so you don't want it sticking on the bottom.
Okay, I just want to, because you done hit it with some mustard and BBQ sauce.
And believe it or not, what I have done before is I have used a splash of Tabasco in there too.
Oh, really? Just to add a little lightning on it.
Yeah, a little.
That's my man.
Wait, I thought you were gonna taste it.
I am gonna taste it. But before I taste it, when he was saying that reminds me of what's the old New Orleans chef? Emeril Lagasse. I used to watch him always with his cayenne. You like the way you hit it? When you hit it, bam, with the cayenne. We need to bring it up a notch. Just throw it on you, bam.
I'm gonna add just a splash of Tabasco because Tabasco is good on everything, right?
Oh, Tabasco adds flavor too.
It adds some flavor, so I'm just gonna give it a couple sprinkles here with that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You see the difference? You taste the mustard?
Oh, I taste the mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. See, if I wouldn't have seen you put that mustard in,
You wouldn't have tasted it?
no, I would have still enjoyed it, but I wouldn't have known to look for a mustard taste.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
And that's one thing that's nice about being a foodie. When you start to, you can pick, you don't see them prep it, but once you eat it, you say, oh no, I can taste that.
Oh, yeah.
I taste the cumin in there. I taste the curry in there. I taste the mustard in there. Absolutely. That's
so. We're cooked down enough. I think the vegetables are, they're sufficiently soft now, so they're not real crunchy and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this meat into this. Okay. Hopefully all of it can fit. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Let's fold it into the beans. Oh boy, okay, we're getting a little high here, but I think we'll be all right. Turn that off. Yeah, I normally use a little larger pot, but that's okay. Just kind of fold it in. And you see there's a lot, it seems like there's a lot of juice and a lot of moisture in there, but a lot of that is going to evaporate during the baking process. Follow me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to add a little bit more sauce to this as well.
You said more sauce?
A little bit more barbecue sauce.
It's not the color you like.
It's not the color I like.
Okay, yes.
Because like I said, I don't necessarily have a recipe.
I follow you. I follow you. You say it ain't the color. I like a little, what's they say, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, yes, sir.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
All right, so we got this all mixed in here. There we go. Let this cook for a few minutes. Let this cook a little bit longer. Kind of cook down also allows the meat to kind of absorb some of the juice and mix in with the beans and everything. Okay.
A few moments later.
What we'll do now is go ahead and transfer these beans into this dish right here before we put it in the oven. I don't have to cook it as long, but what you can do is cook it a little bit longer in the oven. That way it'll basically do the same thing and it's leaving it in here longer. Mm-hmm. Follow me? Mm-hmm. So in the interest of time, we can do that. So turn that down. There we go. And one of you guys can assist me a little bit with the spoon. And
I got you.
There you go.
Well, I'm just going to kind of ladle it in.
Yeah, just as we start to pour, just make sure that it,
So you're doing the pour?
I'm doing the pour.
Okay, I got you. There we go. It's anti-splash. When you put the spoon there, stops everything from splashing out.
Okay. Now you can mix it around a little bit so that the beans are. That spoon's right here. That dish is like perfect, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's like the size.
They look good and thick and chunky.
Mix it up in there a little bit. There you go.
Looking good?
Yeah, looking good.
Color you like?
Kind of color I like. Got it kind of evenly distributed, so that's good. And while you taste it, does it need more mustard? Or you good?
Yeah, man, it's a pretty tight taste.
All right, cool. So we got the oven warmed up to 350 right now. We're gonna go ahead and slide it on here. Good. Outstanding.
That brown sugar in there, ooh, that's gonna start to caramelize and
caramelize a little bit. So that's it. We drop it in there. Basically, you're done. All you do is let it do what it do for the next, 30 minutes or so. Pull it out, and you're good to go. So that's the recipe. Well, we've gone through the whole bean process, and now it's cooked, and we'll go ahead and pull it out right now. See how we did. All right. All right.
Ooh, bubbling, nice.
Wow, look at the bubbles, yo.
See that? That's
what
Be careful, the oven's hot.
Watch out,
Back up.
Let's back up so Papa can put it.
Everybody back up.
All right.
Yeah, babe, the sound.
There we go. That's what we want.
Don't touch it, it's
Don't
hot.
touch, it's really hot. It is bubbling.
It looks like the Delta's full.
It looks like it's a bigger sound.
Here comes Alfonso Rivas.
Yeah, there we go. Boy, that thing
Wow.
That's too hot to eat.
It's going to.
Well, I'm just going to attempt.
Make sure you
You're about to have no taste buds.
I'm gonna blow it a lot. I just want to get a little taste.
Shy.
I'm excited for Dave's world famous baked beans. Zach is very concerned if I put this in my
That's hot, man.
I'm gonna let it air out.
Let it air out a little bit, you know.
You
Yeah,
always
Dave, I'm
burn
with
your
you, man.
mouth.
Put enough for me to get a taste on there too.
Yeah, that way it just allow it to air out a little bit.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, you taste budless.
I'm blowing on it.
Keep blowing.
Keep blowing.
Oh, there go that tongue.
That's not.
Wow, that looks really hot. That's like piping
Oh
hot.
shit, if she could do it.
That's good.
If she can do it, I
That's
can
good.
She
And
can
I
do it.
tasted it. I still have taste buds, y'all. That was good. That was really good.
Isn't that tasty?
That's good. All right, Dave, you're onto something.
That's it.
do it. Yeah, look at him.
Your mouth isn't as strong as mine.
No, it's not.
That's good, right?
Guess what, Zach? This one's for you. You've been
And I'm gonna
watching
tell you,
this whole process.
I'm not a
He's been
baked bean.
eating.
I'm not a baked bean
I
guy,
have been eating.
but I've had your beans. I've had this before. It's a good. It's
good.
It's good.
That's good.
Look at Ace. He like,
Cheers.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching
We'll
this
be back.
episode.
I got some more recipes for you too.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Unfiltered Kitchen. Shout out to our guest,
Yes, big shout.
Dave. Shout out to the world famous beans. We are clearly hungry. The kids are hungry. We're gonna dive right
We
into
about
this.
to eat this.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and check out the
Hey
next
guys,
video.
this is the best baked beans I've ever had. These are good baked beans.
You want some beans,
Okay.
Rob?
A little bit of meat in there. Nice.
Kind of beans.
No, they're good. I promise.